As single people put themselves back out there, we're seeing the toll the virus has taken on us over the last year and how it's changing our dating habits and our expectations for the future. To find that out, we conducted a nationally representative online survey of 1,081 adults 18 and over in April 2021. Respondents answered questions about their dating lives before and during the pandemic, their plans for the future, their COVID vaccine preferences, and more. Here's what we found out. Before the pandemic, the number of people meeting online and meeting in person was pretty close, 42 to 48%. But with the pandemic completely closing off options like social venues, such as bars, restaurants, and concerts, we discovered that respondents who preferred meeting others in person were faced with a choice: switch to dating online or stop dating altogether. During the first 6 months of lockdown, more than a third swore off dating and/or deleted their dating profiles. Around the same number of respondents gave up on dating altogether, in person or virtual, citing restrictions of dating under COVID like wearing a mask, or wanting to focus on themselves. Meanwhile, those who continued dating, a little less than half of respondents, were somewhat likely to call dating enlightening or a learning experience, both before and during the pandemic. However, about 35% considered these dates stressful and awkward, citing issues like self-confidence and worsening social skills from isolation. It's no surprise that the stress of the pandemic bled into the stress of dating. But now that we've turned a corner and can once again safely meet in person, it seems that people are mixed about their dating futures. Amongst all respondents, there was almost an equal split between people who said they were excited about dating again and those who said they were nervous. So how does this stack up against what we've been expecting? The narrative of a slutty summer is all over social media, with people talking about getting back in the game at full throttle to make up for lost time. But the reality we saw in our responses is less carefree. Most respondents, about 40%, said they're actually looking for a serious relationship post-COVID, particularly among young people ages 18 to 44. Perhaps this is due to the self-reflection and soul-searching many respondents cited at the start of the survey, and instead of a hot-back summer, they're more likely to want to get married and start a family. On the other hand, for those over 45, a majority wanted a less serious post-pandemic relationship, and were seeking casual relationships. If anything, we may be looking at a hot granny and auntie summer instead of a young slutty summer. The fact is, we probably won't know the true extent of how the pandemic affected dating and relationships until enough time has passed. But we do know that in the post-pandemic world, things are different, especially for new relationships. That's not necessarily a bad thing, as we've discovered people are more thoughtful, careful, and committed after facing a year of uncertainty. One thing is for certain, it's definitely good to be back. Even though dating is horrible.